So, welcome back. In this session I want to look at the red velvet rope policy. So, Book Yourself Solid is built on 4 modules: the foundation, likability, credibility, perfect pricing and your sales process, and then your 7 core self-promotion strategies. One of the key pillars of the foundation of Book Yourself Solid is your red velvet rope policy. You see, certain people are meant to serve. But just because they're meant to serve doesn't mean they're meant to serve everybody. What the red velvet rope policy is essentially, it is a filtration system. It's a filtration system so that you ensure that you get to work with the people that enable you, facilitate you to do your best work. The red velvet rope policy is, you love what you do. This is about working people that love you for loving what you do. Because this is how the relationship will work. And you see, the red velvet rope policy, this is the start of everything. And you need to think about who inspires you, who motivates you, who can you say that you truly do your best work for? When are you at your best? Imagine in a sales conversation how things would change if you could look somebody in the eye and say, I can do my best work for you. And not just say it as a sales tactic, but to say it and mean it. And that you know in your heart, you can do your best work for them. And that they can feel that. Is that really a sales conversation? No. So this is why the red velvet rope policy, it is the foundation, it is the ultimate cornerstone to your business. Okay, how do you go about creating a red velvet rope policy? Well, you see, what this really is about is, it's about identifying who are your star clients. So, let's think about this. How do you identify who your star clients are? Do you know, who are these people? Who do they hang around? What kind of ethics do they hold? What is important to them? How do they behave? On a personal level, what are their qualities and characteristics? What do they like to do? Not only what they do from a business perspective, but what they like to do. Let's broaden up the picture. How do these people, how do they contribute to society? What do they talk about? You see, because your star clients, let's look for a second. Let's look at your current ideal clients. So we can aspirationally think about, well, here are our star clients. These are the type of people they are. These are the way they behave. This is what their business looks like. This is how they look like on a personal level. This is what they contribute to society. This is what they talk about. But actually, you can probably visualize your star client by looking at who are your current ideal clients. So if you've got an existing business, your current ideal clients, the people that you currently love working with. Just think about some of them. The people that you currently love working with. They're the qualities and the characteristics. They're the people that you should be working with all the time. Because they're the people that enable you do your very best work. They're the people that you should be serving. Our very best clients, our very worst clients. Who are the people and what? Forget about people. Let's talk about behaviours. What are the behaviours that you refuse to tolerate? What is unacceptable in your business? What is unacceptable in your world? You see, because if you can identify those behaviours that you refuse to tolerate, well, now it makes it very easy for us to identify the duds that we should be dumping. We have our star clients here, we have our duds here. So who are the duds that we should be dumping? And you see, again, if you've got an existing business, this should be easy. Think about your current client list. Think about your current client list and the people that you work with, and the ones that just make you want to grind your teeth. They're invariably the ones who, there's a connection between your relationship with them, the quality of the service you offer, the quality of the service they get and they perceive, what they pay, how they pay. So the reality here is we're in a boat. There's only so many people that we can put in the boat. You want that boat full of star clients and not the duds. The duds don't serve any purpose. They serve no purpose for you in terms of your ability to serve. But if you're not serving them at an optimal level, it's probably not good for them either. So you need to dump the duds. And when it comes to client lists and behaviours you refuse to tolerate and people you refuse to work with, this is an ongoing process of pruning your client list. You see, it's not something that just happens. You can change, they can change. So this needs to be a recurring and ongoing process. Like, think about it this way. This is like going out and planting a rose garden. So when you go out and you plant the rose garden, you cultivate, you nurture, you work. The fruits of your labour are the beautiful roses that blossom. But at the end of that first season, you need to go out and you need to prune. And at the time it may seem harsh to prune, but it's through pruning that the rose garden truly flourishes. It's by cutting back, it's by replacing the new with the old, by cutting back the old. If you have a glass of water and it's full, you can't put any more in until you've taken some out. So, the pruning process, this is a lifelong process in your business. But it links back to being very, very clear from the very outset about your red velvet road policy. Who are the star clients I want to work with? Who are the duds I don't want to work with? And let's continue the growth and regeneration process. You see, think about this. There was a man, a boy, and a donkey. And they were going to town. And their end destination was to get to town. At the outset, the old man rode on the donkey, and the boy walked alongside. But as they travelled to town, they met a group of people. And the first group of people said, "My God, this old man, this is scandalous, making this young boy walk in the heat of the day. This is wrong. The young boy should be riding the donkey." So with that, the young boy and the old man, they swapped places. And now they proceeded further on down the journey, with the boy riding the donkey and the man walking alongside. But now they met another group of people. And this next group of people looked at the young boy and said, "How are you allowing the old man walk when you ride on the donkey? A young fit boy like you should be well able to walk." So the old man and the boy scratched their heads and came up with another solution. So now the old man and the boy rode on the donkey. They progressed further down the journey. They met another group of people. And the next group of people said, "You cruel, cruel man and boy, what are you doing riding the donkey? The donkey just cannot carry you." So at this stage, the old man and the boy, they've kind of run out of options, and so what they decide to do is they actually decide, let's carry the donkey. Maybe that'll keep everybody happy. As they came into town, they were crossing a bridge, and the donkey slipped, fell into the river, and drowned. What's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that if you try to please everybody, you might as well kiss your ass goodbye. The man and the boy knew what their end destination was, but in trying to please everybody, they never got there, and it wasn't a very enjoyable journey. So many service businesses spend their life trying to please everybody. If you choose who your star clients are, and you know who your dud clients are, and you choose only to work with those people that motivate you and inspire you to do your best work, what will your business look like? in comparison to those people who try and please everybody. You try and please everybody, you can kiss your ass goodbye. Let's create a red velvet rope policy that clearly defines who's let in, who are the people you want to work with, and who are the people that you are meant to serve. Think big, play big, serve those people. Thank you.